If you've been hanging out for a first-person roguelike whip simulator, then good news! City of Brass, the latest game from ex-Bioshock 2 devs Uppercut Games, is out now and oh boy it's fun. Set in an Arabian Nights-style world, City of Brass tasks you with surviving hordes of supernatural foes, environmental traps, and ancient curses as you attempt to reach the treasure at the heart of the city. We've been exploring the sandy marketplaces and trap-riddled corridors, and here's 5 things we think you should know about City of Brass. Combat is a two-handed affair, which breeds more tactical approaches to encounters. Your left-handed whip has the ability to both push and pull enemies and objects, as well as targeting specific areas of their bodies. Enemies that charge can be pulled off their feet with a well-aimed strike to follow up with a sword to the face, while weapon-wielding foes can be disarmed in true Indiana Jones style. Levels are also littered with pickups, from clay pots that can be hurled at enemies, to spectral chickens that serve as a distraction to the brain dead. But if you get tired of the tried and true hack and slash, there are a myriad of traps awaiting both yours and your enemy's demise. Everyone knows the only way to protect a valuable treasure is through careful placement of elaborate traps. City of Brass's corridors and marketplaces are riddled with spike pits, trapdoors, and exploding lanterns that need to be avoided if you're to make it to the heart of the city. Traps can be a powerful tool though, as enemies also trigger these hidden dangers. Hordes can be led over spring-loaded spikes to easily thin their numbers, while lone enemies can be pushed into pits, never to be heard from again. Avoiding these traps as you venture deeper into the city becomes paramount. Never run through a door without checking the floor on the other side. Luckily, the movement system in City of Brass allows you to deftly maneuver your way through its many dangers. The handy whip can be used to grapple across danger, or help you get the drop on a group of enemies. Treasure is also at the heart of the game, and there's plenty of secrets off the beaten path. Cascading sand might hide a secret chamber with a golden bounty, while boarded up doorways may lead to a different path to that particular level's objective. It's also common for treasures to be hidden high on shelves and balconies, which are easily reached thanks to a handy clambering mechanic. But what good is treasure without something to spend it on? Keeping true to the Arabian Nights inspiration, shopkeepers in City of Brass take the form of Genies. These phantoms offer helpful items, such as new weapons and armor, as well as relics to make pushing deeper into the city a little easier. These can take the form of boots that increase movement speed, a set of armor that might nullify one enemy hit, and a charm that allows a portion of your accrued treasure to carry over to the next playthrough. You're also given 3 wishes at the start of each new game, which can be used to upgrade the wares available to purchase, as well as to turn certain enemies to your side. All of these elements are built into the procedurally generated levels that reset after every death. Levels are logically pieced together, with each area utilizing a set range of traps and enemies. This keeps every run fresh while still allowing regular players to anticipate what dangers they'll face. For example, spike traps are plentiful in the first 3 levels of City of Brass, after which they're replaced with creeping vines that substitute damage for a slowing effect that can result in being overwhelmed by enemies. There's heaps to explore in City of Brass. Aside from the campaign, there's also daily challenges and leaderboards to climb. There's also modifiers to tweak the difficulty of runs, with the option to disable traps or enable enemy respawns. What do you think of City of Brass? Are you keen to see how far you and your trusty whip can get? Let us know in the comments, and for everything video games, you're in the right place.